Welcome aboard to Cars and Comedies here. And recently, I took a trip, right? Took a trip down to Washington, D.C., right? And I wanted to see, because I wanted to see some monuments there. And I said to myself, okay, from Massachusetts down to Washington, we're going to count how many Teslas we see driving down here, and how many Hondas and Toyotas and Nissans pre 2004 we see driving down here. You know how many Teslas I saw? Keep in mind that this is Washington, D.C., where Elon Musk, the biggest P.T. Barnum lineup human being in the world. Mind you, he's the one said, oh, Teslas are the next big thing. No, they're not. Because when I went the entire drive down, you know how many Teslas I saw? None. None. And these are supposed to be all over the place, but they're not there. None, mind you, but they're all over the place. Hey, you know what? Maybe the Teslas are like the Harry Potter cars. And when I come, they're like some weird thing that's afraid of me. And then they turn themselves into the Harry Potter car and magically start themselves up and drive themselves away. This is not working. Anybody, can you see that this is not working at all? Right? Okay, next question. Okay. I mean, really, you think that these are going to work, but they're nowhere to be found, baby. They're nowhere to be found. But hey, don't mind those older cars over there that are still working perfectly fine. Okay. All right. So the cars that I saw, a 1999 Toyota Solara Camry. Guess how much problems that one had? None. Okay. A 1989 Ford Bronco. How many problems? None. A 2004 Nissan Pathfinder. How many problems? None. A 2007 Ford Taurus. No problems. And you know what I think? The thing is, there are no inspection stickers on these things. So all of these cars have rusted exhausts underneath them and broken systems, right? But they could still drive them legally. And I asked one guy that had a knock sensor going wrong on his Nissan Altima. I asked him, before I did the diagnosis, how long is that check engine light? Or should I say service engine soon light, to be politically correct, so I don't get into trouble. So I asked him, how long has that service engine soon light been on? And he says, oh, I don't know, I've had this car for 5 years. Okay, 5 years, mind you, and it still runs. Okay? And up in Massachusetts, that would make you not be able to pass the line of baloney state inspections, right? Well, really, that car's running perfectly fine for 5, 10, 30, 40 years like that. But up Mass, all of a sudden, it needs to be totally fixed. And the only reason you have to do inspections up here is because, at least with the admission stuff, it's because the government wants to secretly put the cash in the mechanic's pocket, self-acting gas. The government just wants to load up their pocket and then give you a line of doublespeak. Oh, the cars burn and pollute less into the atmosphere and makes them run more efficient. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hey, we got blowing up Teslas all over the place. Chevy Volts that catch on fire. But that P.T. Barnum lineup doesn't work because it's still happening. Right? And we're worried about a little tiny little catalyst system underneath your car that barely does anything wrong. And makes your car actually, when it's broken, your car runs better because the catalyst is a blockage system, right? That causes your engine to not blow. But who cares about that? That's totally fine. But the government needs to just give you a line of P.T. Barnum baloney light up doublespeak, right? When it doesn't really do anything, right? But hey, it's just the beginning of the doublespeak coming from Washington. So if you want more, Ryan, like, comment, and subscribe.